I've been searching and searching. Oh, help me. Oh, help me. Help me. Help, help. Director's garage.
Ah, it's so sweet.
Brothers and sisters.
It's my favorite part, right? Whoop. Right there. Oh, key change. Ah, it gives you some chills. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Friday happy hour hangout here at the Director's Garage. This is the Atrium. Listening to the Atrium today. Very good, very good. I don't have a ton, I didn't have a lot to do today planning for anything major. So I decided I was going to unbox something. Yeah, I'm going to do a live unboxing on this show right here. And it's going to be, wow, it's going to be apparently my email. This package right here. That is going to be unboxed, and it's substantial. I planned on doing a whole show on it, but yeah, I just thought I wanted to do something unusual and make it kind of a fun Friday. Have a good time with it. So, yeah, there you go. Ace of Spades, I saw you put a message up early. I did not get a photo from you. And if you have any photos to share, my big special effect of the day is right here. directorsgarage@gmail.com is the email address. That is my personal email address. You can catch me anytime on that, and yeah, I can we'll chat. We'll go back and forth. You can send me your photos. You can do whatever. Yeah, musically, what have I been doing this week? Well, let's just talk about the week because it's been bananas. I was in San Antonio for about 24 hours. We do these shoots where it's like we pack up, we go in somewhere, we shoot something, and then boom, we're on a plane coming home. And it all happens very, very fast. And you've just got to be moving and thinking and make sure you're getting everything you need to get. And yeah, by the way, cheers everybody. Happy Friday. So the shoot I did in San Antonio, and that was on Tuesday. I flew out Monday afternoon, stayed the night in San Antonio, shot Tuesday, and was on a plane Tuesday afternoon, and back to LA. And the shoot I was doing was Mary Lou Retton, Olympic gymnast. She's won gold, first female gold medalist, all-around winner. 1984 Olympics in Los Angeles, and she fell in some hard times last year and was on a breathing, like an oxygen tube, and nearly died. Really bad situation for her, and she didn't have health care insurance because she'd gone through a divorce, like a whole bunch of stuff. So we got her full story. That aired on Wednesday on Entertainment Tonight. You can look it up. Or not. But it was an emotional, good story, and it was, I like telling those stories. I like meeting people. They're interesting people, and she's fascinating. And there you go. So then I came back to LA, and I had shoots on Wednesday and Thursday. I had Snoop Dogg yesterday. And I was with Tiffany Haddish this week, and it was just a massive, huge endeavor. And Sunday I was working too. I was I did the Garfield premiere at the Grauman Chinese Theater, and that was Chris Pratt and Hannah Waddingham and a bunch of people. So it's just a very, very, very busy week, and I'm exhausted. Hey, I think I need some more light. I'm not sure, but we're looking maybe a little dark. I didn't do my thing on the phone. Normally I do the thing on the phone and it tells me, you know, how things are looking. Oh, that's not too bad. I mean, they got the bags under the eyes, and other than that, but it's pretty good. So that was I mean, it was just nonstop work, and as a result, I didn't get very far on the episode until today. Today I started seriously doing the music pass on the next Director's Garage episode, which will be a ZMF episode, coincidentally. So kind of appropriate. I'm wearing ZMF headphones. Good, major, two huge products. Really, completely not what I expected, and a lot of fun. We're gonna have a good time with that, I swear. It'll be a good time, fun episode. And the episode after that, how do I do this? How can I even show you the episode after this? There is a box back here. It's not even a box. It's a flight case, folks. Somebody sent me something in a roll-around, massive, I mean, it's up to my hip. I don't know if you could see that or not. You probably couldn't because I was off camera. But it's up to my hip. It's a flight case. It's massive. It's got to be 100 pounds. And it's going to be the episode after the ZMF episode. We've got big episodes lined up. And another box from Audio 46 arrived today. I have to go pick it up from UPS because I missed it. We're doing some work on the house, and I was running around, and yeah, I missed it. So I have to do the walk of shame down to the UPS store, pick up whatever they sent me, and that was Rodrigo sending me another thing, and he's like, if I was gonna send you something, I said, send me something, I don't know what it is. He goes, don't even tell me. Cheers, everybody. I'm drinking some hard stuff today. I got to keep the eyes open with the toothpicks today. It won't be the longest episode, but it's going to be fun because I've got this package over here, which I'm going to wait a few minutes to let some other folks trickle in, see who we get, and then we'll open the mystery box, although it's not a mystery box to me. I know what I bought. This is something that I purchased for my own use because I am stupid and I do stupid things. Hi, Michael. Welcome to the show. Director's Garage. Oh, so fun. So fun. What are you guys up to? What are you listening to? I was listening because of the Snoop Dogg thing. I did some hip-hop listening this week. I don't know. I just like something I wanted to do. And I was listening to Gin and Juice, which is I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind, that kind of thing. Really fun hip-hop song, Dr. Dre. And there's what came up in what came up in title or in my Rune page when I typed it was this alternate version by Richard Cheese, and it's a swing version, like a Sinatra version of Gin and Juice. And it's fantastic. It's so ridiculous. He doesn't change the language at all. He goes with the full language, all the things, all the languages, and it's phenomenal. I mean, just amazing. Somebody just sent me stuff. Oh, we got photos, guys. We got photos. I love this. Okay, let me see if I can send this over. Well, it's kind of hard to do, but let's do that and let's do that. I have to get it to the laptop. I have to get to the laptop without stop. Don't play. No. That's not what I said to do. I need to save to downloads folder. Okay, so that's good. Now we go to the downloads folder. I'm going to send this to the laptop. We'll take a look at these. So this is a user system, or something somebody's about to buy. That's what it looks like. And it's from Gene. Viewer Gene, and he says this is about to ship from Greece. So we're going to take a look at this in just a second. I got to get it to the laptop. Stand by, people. I've got stuff at work here. Got video happening. Let's do this. This should get it to the laptop. Yep, it does. Yes, sirree. All right. So let's take a look at what Gene has coming. Oh, that's good. That's cool. Nice tube amp. Is that an Energizer? Looks like an E-Stat. He's got an E-Stat coming. Hang on. Here we go, guys. MacBook. No. Go. Go. Boy, this keyboard has been misery for me lately. This is a two-part tube. I can't see a brand on it, but it's a two-part tube Energizer for a headphone, or amplifier if you prefer, for an E-Stat headphone. Because if you look close down here, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can zoom in. Can I zoom in on this? Plus? No, it's not going to let me do that. I can't push it all. Dang it. Oh, okay. All right. Whatever. Let's go. That's a 5-pin right there. That's a 5-pin. See that? Now will that go full? Yeah, well. So that's a 5-pin right there. It's a T2. What is this brand? I've never heard of this, but it's cool. I mean, no complaints here. Very wicked. Looks like similar design to the Blue Hawaii, actually, in some ways. This is the power supply, and then that would be the amp section. Very cool stuff. I like this. Now, he also sent a video. Let's take a look at the video, but I got to kill the audio on it because I think there was some music there. And I'm not sure about the legality of that. Let's see. Open with. Let's see. Let's do that. Or not. Here we go. Okay. Let's go full with this. We can turn the music down. So this is a visual of it. Hopefully that's not getting noisy. Good. Yeah, I haven't seen this at all, so we're just taking a look at it together for the first time. Wow, my music's a little hot here. STAX. It's a STAX. It's a 007. That's a beaut. Look at that, man. We're golden. Very nice. Very, very nice. Congrats, man. Congrats. Love to see that. Love to see that. Somebody's got some interesting stuff. Gene, congratulations. That looks awesome, man. That looks awesome. You're going to be having some good times soon. So good. So good stuff, man. I like that. So send your viewer viewer pics to here to directorsgarage@gmail.com, and we'll Google them. Okay. So cool. Let's get to the chat. Let's do the chat, and then we'll open the box, and we'll see what's in the box. Adnan says, finally back again live. How are you, Michael, and all the wonderful gentlemen? Well, we're a little tired, but we're getting through the day, getting through the week. I'm glad I'm to the weekend. It's a long weekend here in America. I know it's not elsewhere, but it's Memorial Day here for the folks who fought in war. It's in memoriam of them. So there's a lot of Americana things that happen this weekend, like the Indy 500, always on Memorial Day weekend. When I was living in Chicago, folks, I would do that. I would go there every single year. I used to be a regular at the Indy. I have a bunch of jackets. I used to get an Indy jacket every year based on the year. So fun. Even went to the Formula One race there. Very good. Okay. Hi, guys. Joel Johansson says, it's not unusual, Tom Jones. Must be listening to that. Hipster Cow, howdy gents, hope all is well. Just put in his 2 weeks notice. Anything new with y'all? Hipster Cow, you gotta keep the job, man, because you gotta afford more gear. But congrats if you're moving on and you're moving to happier pastures. Good for you, man. Ryan Dietz has got the coffee brewing. I've got the Coke out. Between the two of us, we're two caffeinated individuals. Nephilim said he just found one of the greatest mastering. And Ryan, you taking the weekend off, bro? Or are you going to be doing building headphones all weekend? Because I know what some people would rather have you do, but I'd like to see you get some free time, my friend. Nephilim says he just found out that one of the greatest mastering engineers, Bob Ludwig, has retired. He wondered what young mastering engineer will take up his mantle. Yeah, Bob legendary. I have a bunch of Bob Ludwig pressings. I have a Zeppelin 2, I have two Zeppelin 2s, which are really, really hard to get. It's the loudest mastering of Zeppelin 2 ever done, and they let out the first batch went out, and then Atlantic reined it in. They said, no, we're going to remaster this quieter. And everybody says those Ludwig pressings are the ones to have because they're special. They're really pushing the boundaries of what a needle can do. But he went outside the, I guess, specifications of what Atlantic allows for a vinyl pressing. But they're highly desirable, and I've got a bunch of them. I've got two of them. One of them has a really bad track, some bad scratches in it, unfortunately. So I got it, and I kind of knew it wasn't going to be great, and I played it, and I'm like, yeah, this is horrible. And then, but the inside tracks are fine. It's just the outer track, and it's Whole Lotta Love, which is like, you want that one to be the good one. Excellent pressing. Then I got a second one I found a second one, and that was a pristine copy, and that's my, that's the Grail copy. I was just watching Steve Guttenberg, YouTube guy. I like him. I gotta I'm sorry, I gotta close my email, guys. Well, no, I don't want to, because if you guys send me something, I want to be able to see it. So, all right, we'll just deal with the dings. Normally, I'd shut all this off. Thanks, Gene, for the photos, though. Cheers, brother. That's awesome. Thank you for that. But I was watching Steve Guttenberg. He's got a video out about step-up amplification for your... This is getting ridiculous. Step-up amplification for your turntable. And check that out if you can, because it's an interesting listen. If I turn notifications off. Let's try that. See if that helps. At least one of the dings will go away. It's still got me. I'm a ding-dong. But a step-up amplification off of his turntable, and he has the same cartridge I do. So I'm like, do I invest in a step-up amplifier? I'm thinking about it. But I haven't been playing a lot of vinyl, but maybe this is the spark that gets me to move on the vinyl thing. I need some time, and I need some money. The problem is right now, it's like I have things that I want to do, to purchase for the show. There's certain devices that I'm looking for, and get them at a good price, and find them used, whatever. And I don't have. There's a couple out there right now, but it's not quite where I'm at financially. Pardon me, burping. I want to. So I have things that I want, but I forgot what I was talking about. Dang it. Oh, and so putting in, shelving and all of that for my records, it's like I want to get it done, but it's like it's not a priority. I've got other things I want to do with the money. So anyway, that's where I'm at. So it's like I need to unbox all my records so that I can get back into playing records and enjoying the turntable. But to unbox the records, I got to have a place to put them, and I don't have anywhere to put them yet. So, and the idea, I think I told you, somebody put in, this house has a wine cellar, beautiful wine cellar. I want to take half the wine cellar out and convert it into record storage, but I don't want to lose the wine cellar part, because I want to reassemble the wine cellar when we go to sell the house. Nobody's going to want record storage. Everybody's going to want a big wine cellar. So I would go ahead and do that. But it's going to cost me probably a couple $1,000 to get it done. And I'm like, ugh. A couple $1,000, I'm like, that's a headphone. That's a thing for the show. It keeps us moving. But anyway, that's where I'm at. But I would love to try this step up. The step up amplifier thing that he was talking about is like, because what it does is moving magnets put out a higher current. A moving magnet cartridge, turntable cartridge, it puts out a higher current. Moving coil MC cartridges put out a very, very, very low current. They're very low current. So normally you run them into a preamp of some kind. Like I have the Macintosh here. That's its job. Its main job is amplifying the. It's to be the pre for both the reel-to-reel deck back there and the turntable, which has got a cover partially on it right now. And a step-up amplifier will take, it's a self-contained thing. It's through a series of windings. It will, in a non-intrusive way, up the voltage out of your MC cartridge to an MM cartridge level. And then your amp isn't doing as much work, which means it's not adding as much noise. You know, we talk about gain all the time. Gain equals noise. You know, increase gain, increase noise. And that's what you're avoiding if you put a step-up amplifier in the middle of your a step-up circuit in the middle of your chain off of your turntable. There are some disadvantages to it too, because it's very sensitive. These things, like tubes, they're very sensitive to interference. So where you place it is kind of important. But if you do it well and get the right one, it can be magic. So says Steve Guttenberg, and I'm one to believe him. He's been around for a million years, and always respect him and think the world of him. So, and he's a fun guy. Good guy to watch. Interesting. Knows everybody. So that's kind of cool. He's one of, like one of the real OGs of the audiophile world, and a good guy. So that's something that I would love to try sometime. Kind of interesting. And all of that from one Nephilim post. Who knew? Let's go down further, and we'll get to the unboxing in just a second. Got the delivery one-on-one atrium stabilized. A cool red one. Thanks so much for the suede pad recommendation. Sorry for all caps, no problem. Adnan, I hope you're enjoying it. And yeah, the suede for me made it changed the headphone like crazy. Like it really fundamentally changed the nature of the headphone. It's kind of a softer, duller sound, which in its own way had charm, but the headphone opens up with the suede pad for some reason. I don't understand it. Everything I've learned so far in my journey in this headphone world would tell me that a suede pad would dampen bass and dampen highs because there's more surface area to catch sound waves. And for some reason, it doesn't do it. It doesn't work that way with the atrium. Audio's she's a mysterious angel. But yeah, for whatever reason, that's what I found. And I'm like, I believe my ears. Before I believe like a theory, I'm going to believe my ears. And that's my whole thing about graphs and why I don't use them, is because graphs you can throw out. Because they give you an idea, but they don't tell you the story. They're just something. I have seen crappy graphing headphones that sound wonderful. And I have seen wonderfully graphing headphones that sound terrible and bore me to tears. So there you go. Leon says, guys, just bought an open box LCD 24. Really like the LCD 2 tuning, and this headphone will have that LCD 4 technical performance. He will be able to compare it against his LCD 4. Totally cool. Leon, report back when you do, man. That's awesome. I was on the fence about one of those because it came up in one of the sales from Audeze, like the November sales. Almost bid on it, and then I think something else happened, and I bought something else instead because it was it was in that Black Friday area, so I picked up something else. Nephilim geeking out over Adnan's atrium. Hipster cow wants the new Ray Samuels amplifier. Well, I was on. I had Ray Samuels on the Hangout just a couple of weeks ago. Very cool guy. And I advise anybody, anybody who wants to see that hangout and meet Ray, and I'm gonna have him back because there was some stuff we didn't get to with him, and I want to talk further. It's just we held him for 2 hours or whatever. I mean, it was so long. It was such a great hangout. $3 it'll cost you. I'm getting rich, people. $3 will get you over at my Patreon. Subscribe for a month or whatever. I'll send you all of the links to the past. To the past Hangover Hangouts, and you can check that out. $3 9 hours of entertainment for $3. Try to get that from your local theater. Yeah, Adon saying the same thing. Yeah, Leon, please share with us your LCD4 comparison. That was awesome. Great idea. Hi Nephilim, how are you, man? Absolutely great. Still spinning like your favorite CD. I'm a vinyl guy. I'm so old. We're reel to reel. Gene Fruit says he's sitting poolside at the Bellagio in Vegas. Everybody over to Vegas right now. Gene's buying. It's happy hour. It's happy hour in Vegas too right now, my friends. Check out the Gourds version of Gin and Juice. I've got to do that. I'm gonna copy that over. Check that out this weekend, man. There it is. Very cool. Thank you, Gene, and thanks for the photos, brother. That was great. I love checking out your gear. Love checking out your guys' gear. It's so fun. It's so fun. Leon will do a comparison, definitely. LCD4 is his favorite headphone for just enjoying music. It's one of my favorites, too. I am putting mine up for sale because they're just not in the rotation these days. And I'm sure as soon as I sell them, I'm going to regret it. And they're for a good price, $2,100. And right now they're sitting at about $2,600 on the used market. So I'm selling them for a pretty good price. Comes with the case. These are modded. They have thicker headphones, ear pads, and they've got a wonderfully thick top pad that I would do these mods in a second if I was buying a pair because I liked it so much. Speaking of Dr. Dre, Michael, you gotta hear the new album by DOC. You know you can do it better. It's good from 1989, and the audio quality is insanely good. All right, I'll copy that over. Check it out. Always like doing that. Gene Fruit, Exonic T2 is the name of that thing. I haven't heard of Exonic before, but it looks like one of the, very similar to some of the open source designs that are out there. It's very cool, though. I think you're in for a good time with that thing, man. I think you're going to have a lot of fun. That thing looks awesome. Adnan says, guys, speaking of boxes, a fun story. He bought a power cable from this guy for like $70. He mistakenly sent him Val Alstein monoblocks. Sent back, but boy, were those heavy. I would have listened to the monoblocks for about 30 minutes and then boxed them back up and sent them back. Just because I gotta know. Leon says, world-class wrecking crew. House calls, Dr. Dre. You want some old school hip-hop? I like old school hip-hop. I like old school hip-hop more than I like new school hip-hop. Holly entering the building right now. How you doing, House? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, you heard him. Hola, Air Director. Marco B. Cheers, Marco. Ordered a Project One Omega by DMS. Any early feedback on how it sounds? No idea. No idea. I saw, and I think I've seen images of it on HeadFi. That's it. That's all I know about it. But, you know, it's cool that DMS got his own thing going. It's kind of cool. That's fun. Still going to be another month and a half before they arrive. Cheers to all. Yeah. Got to see what Ryan knows DMS's struggles to get these things out. Listening to Bird Talker lately. How did I miss them? Oh, that's a good one. I'm going to look them up. Very good. Very good. Doing a lot of copy pasting today. And Marco with the $10 tip to the waitresses around the director's garage. Cheers, brother. Thank you so much. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, with that, my friend, because you gave us the big old tip that spurns me on, now I'm excited. Now we're going to do a reveal of a product I bought. I bought this because I'm stupid. I have no need for this, but I absolutely am fascinated by these products, and the more I have, the merrier. I can never have enough. Holly is now doing a... oh, I gotta get the... let's get the knife out. It'll make life a lot easier. Here you go. Wow. This knife came to me from my brother-in-law, who's a superhero, and he retired in 2016 from the Coast Guard. And he was one of the guys that was in Haiti after the earthquake. And his ship helped save lives. I mean, like, they were doing, like, surgery on the boat using dental floss and stuff. It was crazy to help people who had been through the earthquake down there. Anyway, that's the story of this knife. There's a long story behind it. And he gave it to me, like, because I came to San Antonio, see how things circle, to celebrate his retirement. And he gave all of us in the family one of these knives, military, whatever. Let's see. How can I get this? This thing is just being brutal. Maybe I just rip it. This came from Audio 46, my preferred place to buy anything on the planet. This is bad. Boy, what are they doing to these bags? Are they making them out of carbonite? Good Lord. All right, now we're through. All right, now I got at least a toe hold on this sucker. All right, so here it is, folks. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I don't know why I do these things. And this is it, folks. This is it. The Noble Focus Triumph. Now, this is Noble's brand new wireless IEM. True wireless. So it does all the things. I bought this with my own money because, and I have, you know, you guys know I have the Focus Pro. And I have the Focus HA&C. I am addicted to these products. Hang on a second. Sorry, I'm trying to get a reference pair. Because it's right here at my feet. Nope, 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 nope. Yep, here it is. Ah. So this is the Focus Mystique, and these are my daily drivers. I use these anytime I'm, you know, going to listen off of an iPhone. That's my main thing, right? And you know, I have the Quest style stuff now too to listen off the iPhone. But this is the latest technology. This is an XMEMS with a dynamic driver base. So it's two drivers. This is their latest and greatest offering. New design, new faceplate. I'm not sure how these are going to look because I got to tell you, the look of these Mystiques are just hypnotic. It's this sparkle thing with a wave through it. It's so cool. So what will these look like? I know there's like an orange and black thing going on, but we'll have to see what it looks like. I've only seen photos. This is all I've seen of him myself. True wireless, though, man. I love that. LDAC. It's got involved. Okay, so here you go. Here is this, and let's pull this box up and see what they look like. And they look like a white card. Okay, let's pull that up. Oh, there's discs on them. They kind of look like what are those? With the big circles, the Timeless AE, don't they? But no, we're gonna pull this off, and ooh, these are interesting looking. Let's pull them out. Let's see what they look like. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. And they come with a matching Noble case also. I just am fascinated by this tech. I love having the latest of these. It's a nice, inexpensive way to leap through this hobby if you're looking for thrills for not a lot of bucks. This is kind of interesting too. I don't know how close I can get with these without it like messing up. They're really interesting looking. They kind of got tiger stripes kind of thing. But each earpiece is subtly different. So that tells me that all of these are different. You're not going to get two of the same models. And I like that. I like that. I don't like uniformity. I like the stuff that you get a little bit something different every time you buy something. CMF does that because they're working with wood, right? And this is some kind of patterned epoxy or resin or something that they did some pattern in and then cut it up into pieces. So that's why you get different looks. So cool. Okay, let's dig deeper. So here's the box. This is the charger. Noble's got a great app for these too. Let's show that off. This is, there says no headphones connected. There you go. But Noble's got a great app for these. That's because these are paired to my iPad, not to my phone. But check this out. This is beautiful orange to go matching. Very nice. Put them in here. They can charge. And here's where you sync them. You see this button? You can kind of see it. There's a recessed button. It's got a little poker. It's got a poker. You hold this down, and they should start flashing. Ideally. There you go. So now they're in pairing mode, and now I should be able to pair these with my phone. Bluetooth. Noble Focus Triumph. Connected. Let's go back to the Focus app. Connect. There they are. And this tells you right here, you can see, I don't know how well this is reading, but this gives you the exact charge on each. You've got EQ. You can EQ these things, which is lovely. There's a really nice EQ program with a bunch of presets or personalized stuff. And this turns on and off ambient mode, which will turn on the speakers for your voice calls so that you can hear what's going on outside. This is the same app though that works with all of them. So the cool thing about the HANC model is it turns on. You can turn through this app. You can turn on and off the noise cancellation. These are not noise. These are passive only, but very cool, very cool. So that's what I just love these things. I like being on the cutting edge of this HANC stuff. And Noble, every time I hear these things, and these are not good tips. These tips are not going to work for me. They're too small. Do I have some tips laying around? I do. Wait a minute. I just had tips yesterday. Here they are. Oh, my favorite. Okay, these are my favorite tips. Let's go look at these. These are my favorite tips. These are called 10 Mac Turbos. They might be called something else now, but they have this propeller or impeller looking device in here. And it's just silicone, but it's like shaped like a fan kind of. And let's see how close I can get it. It's just not gonna do it. But it's got this twisty, like an automobile sort of turbine look to them. And these things work. These are the best tips for sonics I've heard. This and the Dakoni Bullets are my two go-tos for ear tips. And I love these things because they really fit well, and they fit my ear well, and they make a great seal, and they really help the bass out. So I'm going to put these on and then put these in my ears, and oh, that's much better. That's much better. And let's give them a little listen. Can't play anything out live on the air, but let's see. Let's go to Tidal. Just give them a first listen. Why not? I'll give you my impression. Oh, Killing Moon. Love the song. Echo and the Bunnymen. Very high. Oh. Detail. Detail up top. Almost too much. These are bright. Good bass. Not the loudest I've heard, I think. These up all the way? Yeah, they are. I've got this thing maxed out, and it's not terribly loud. What I'll say is these things have a lot of detail, but they're too bright for me. But it's got great detail. But the nice thing about these is I can go to an EQ and easily pull these things in to where I want to be. And you got, look at this app. You can really quickly design something that works for you. And what I would do is there's good bass. It's not prominent. I definitely prefer the Focus Mystique over these. But something like this, I'd have to play with them a bit. There's a nice mid on these. I just think there's too much. They're too bright. Too bright up top. And there's not enough sub. Mystique is better tuned than these. But it's the latest tech, and I'm a sucker for it. Okay, that's enough of that. Just a little quick first listen. My first initial reaction to these is not my favorite. I prefer the Focus Pro or the Mystique, Focus Mystique to these. I just think they're a little better formed in the frequency response. I think that these are on the bright side, and they are, but there's good detail. There's better detail in this than the HNC. I just don't think, than the Focus Mystique, or the HANC for that matter. The HANC, by the way, is a steal at under $200 if you can find them. I don't know if they're current anymore. If they're part of, Noble's current offerings or not. But for under $200, you get a noise-canceling headphone with a really good tuning, and it's wireless, true wireless, and make phone calls and all the things on it. I keep those around. I don't have them with me because I actually lent them to somebody. I lent them to somebody from work. He was going to a concert and said, and he was going right to a concert from an interview I did last week, and I told him that. He said he didn't have earphones for, earplugs. So I said, here, borrow. I gave him a fresh pair of ear tips, which is why mine were sitting down here, and said, use these. And these are going to be great for you. And so I sent him off to, it was a K-pop concert. Nothing I would be interested in, but. There you go. Cheers, everybody. So a little bit of a disappointment on the, I will say this. They upped the case game. This is like an Alcantara kind of coating, and I love the orange. I like the orange motif. These are fun and attractive. Just a little too bright for my ears, but I think given that it's got a nice EQ section in it, I can pull them in. I'll get some use out of them. I'll do something with them. I'm not going to be afraid to pound on these, though. I'll tell you that. I'm going to be like working out with these things. Sweat them up. I don't care. These are my hi-fi set, and I still think that personally the Mystique is more for me. Better sub too. Like this is missing some sub. I had to crank it up. There you go. That's my first impression of the Noble Audio Triumph, a headphone that I bought just to show off on this show, and because I'm a sucker and stupid person. Cheers, everybody. That's what we do around here. Get these back in the box, and I'll play with them later. But I hope you enjoyed that. That was just a little. Something I wanted to open. I just got to Friday and I'm like, I had nothing to do today, so why don't I just open these things? I was going to do a full show on them and maybe see if I can get some info out of Noble on upcoming products or whatever. But I do want to hear the Apollo, which is their over-ear, their first over-ear they're ever doing, and it's going to be a true wireless over-ear with all the things in it. Noise cancellation, all of it. That's a headphone that I actually want to buy. I think it's great. Okay, let's get back to the chat now. We did our thing, and thanks again, Joel, for the $10. I totally appreciate it, man. It's more money than the show made all week. Okay, I'm sorry for my slow response, Michael. Haha, he never takes weekends off. Maybe Sunday if he's lucky. He's going to keep working on producing Mod House headphones for you all. Are you getting close to catching up, Ryan? I wonder, like, what's the lead time now? Like, if I went and bought a pair of Mod House dual-sided, well, what's the situation now? Am I close to getting them or not? What's the sitch? I want to know. I'm just wondering where you're at in your production line. Arthur Haywood said he finally was able to catch a live stream. Just received his Dita Project M in-ears. Highly recommended. I can't say I've heard those, or heard of them even. Greetings from Inverness, Scotland, Michael. Best show on YouTube. Well, we got a new one coming next week, Warren. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll raise a glass to you. Everybody raise a glass to Warren for stopping by today. Very cool. Very cool. I'm glad you could make it, and yeah, we're just talking shop here, and I just unboxed this Noble Triumph True Wireless XMEMS tech. I do like the speed of the XMEMS. The XMEMS, if you guys don't know, I did an episode on this. It's a solid state driver. Solid state driver. Very cool technology. And it's kind of where IEMs are going to go down the road. This pair is not as formed as the first listen I got to another XMEMS from Noble. In my opinion, I just think they're a little bright for me. If you like brighter stuff, or if you were into like the Odin sound, this is more like the Odin sound, but not for me. I like deep bass. I like more Sultan, which is deep bass. You know, a good extended treble, but not bright. Yeah, Michael, the DOC album is his thank you and payback for your recommendation of the Disposable Heroes of Hypocrisy television, Drug of a Nation. Man, that's... I have one title playlist. You know, they do the title recommendations, and anytime I go to my 80s new wave thing, that song is in it, and so for whatever reason it got included, and I love it. I absolutely love it. That's a song you can listen to every time you hear it, and it's really cool. So I'll check out your DOC album for sure this weekend. Neil Snyder bought an Astell&Kern SP1000 DAP. He's excited. Will make his extended diarrhea sessions more enjoyable. Jesus. Neil. Speaking of which, as long as we are here and you mentioned your SP3000 purchase, another viewer just sent in, Joel sent in this. And I gotta do a little transfer game to get it to the laptop so you can see it. Whoa. To MacBook Pro, and then that's over here. Now it's over here, and now I can show it. Oh, full screen. Here we go. Okay, let's take a look at this. Is something Joel just bought and got his hands. Nope, that's the wrong camera. Let's just go to the Pro. Here you go, guys. There it is. So funny. Yeah, this is he just bought an SP3000 with the tube thing in it. Very cool. Very cool. I always look for these things. I'm always, my philosophy on these players are that the tech tends to move a little bit slower on them. So I am usually like 2 or 3 generations behind, and I wait for them to depreciate. That's just my own personal way of doing it. I understand there are people who just like love having the latest. Look, how I am with these true wireless things is exactly how I am, how some people are with DAPs. They got to have the latest and greatest. I'm okay being a generation or 2 behind because they are so painfully expensive now. $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for a DAP. I'm like, that's just too much. So I wait a generation or 2 and then I buy in. So I'll be buying like the SP2000 down the road, or I have the SP1000 now. It's fine. It serves my purposes. But that's what that's what I do. That's just my way of doing it. No big deal. If you do it differently. Understand, some people love having the latest and greatest. So cool. And that SP3000 is very cool. So congrats to Joel for his new purchase, the SP3000T. It's got a nice little road case there too. Did you catch that? Did you catch it? Did you see this? Look at over here. Look at he's got this this nice little setup here to carry it. Very cool. And he can easily drive as an Elite with it. I like this setup, man. Very cool, man. It's awesome. Very cool. All right. Love seeing these systems. Again, if you have a viewer system you would like to send us to check out on this show, send it here, directorsgarage@gmail.com. Get right to me. There you go. Let's get to, we got Neil. Here's Barry Douglas, and who's also known as Chance. I love that. Hey, Director, great taste on the Roberta Flack record. I knew, brother. I knew that was going to get you. When I was saying it, I'm like, this is going to make Barry's day. I love it. I love it, man. Yeah. She's a musician, has perfect pitch, absolutely. Which can be a blessing and a curse. Check out her collab she did with Donny Hathaway. I'll get into that, but I just stumbled across. I thought, I don't know, and I was like, wow, is this great? And holy God, is this all over the place? We're talking about Roberta Flack, which is my last week's recommendation for listening, and Roberta Flack's album called First Take, and it's her debut album, and it's got musical styles all over the map. I mean, all over the map. From like, there's like country vibes and folk vibes, and then there's soul, classic soul, bluegrass. It's just got a little bit of everything on it, and I just had a big smile on my face as I was playing through that record, because I'm like, it's all over the place, and what a voice, and she plays piano. I mean, just like, she can do it all. She can do it all. Just fantastic, man. Agree on Roberta. Nowadays, everybody has perfect pitch. It's called auto-tune. I know. Joel says he just ordered the Astell&Kern Novus. I haven't seen this. 16 drivers, bone conduction, should be sweet. Yeah, the kings of bone conduction are, of course, Unique Melody. They were the ones who really put out that messed with the bone conduction, and they make maybe the best IEM in the world right now. They're I forget what it's called because I don't have total recall memory, but I heard that I heard their top of the line IEM. It's about $5,000, and it's phenomenal. It's next level, and it's all the things. It's one of my favorites I've heard. What is that SP3000 stand? Must have. You have to talk about it. That's pretty cool. Actually, it looks like an iPad stand, like a modified phone stand or an iPad stand. I think it's a good idea. It's clever. It's by... Is that UG? What does that say down there? Dang it. Let's show you what I'm looking at. I'm trying to... Let's go. Let's do this. This is how I can get to it. U-Green. So I'm guessing that's a phone stand because I've never heard of it. U-Green makes the stand, but it's pretty cool. I like it. Good idea for multi-purposing something. Very good. Very good. I like that. So now you know. Now you just got to Google it. You'll find it. Joel Johansson says, Mystique Bloom Audio. It's on sale. Noble Audio Focus Mystique. Those are my favorite true wireless IEMs. I think they're fantastic. True wireless hi-fi earphones, 7 readers, regular price, $287. So $50 off. You get $50 off if you go to, but I won't get a, there's no commission for me on that. Damn it. Give Joel the commission. He's doing the recommendation. Or you can try and price match it through Audio 46 and use the Director's Garage code on top of it. Yeah, they're thinking. It's awesome. Check your email, new toys that everyone should see. Yeah, I've got that. Okay. Oh, these are just exchangers, plugs and stuff. Let's see. Attachment. Oh shoot, that's the wrong way to do it. That's why I prefer getting these early. I don't like doing this live on the air. I just don't think it makes it interesting when you watch me clicking around. I like to keep the conversation going. But let me pull these over. These are just these are converter plugs. Yeah, okay. That's the last one. I'm going to hold on doing more of these for today. Just because it's too tedious. And it bores you guys. I don't want to bore you guys. There we go. Okay. Come over here. Hey. Open. Does that work? Uh-oh. I may have a frozen laptop here, fellas. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. So what I'm just going to show this real quick because these are easier to see. I don't know if it'll take as much. These are just converter plugs that he bought from going 4.4 to other formats. 4.4. Very cool. It's different plugs. But yeah, I'm SP3000. I think these are great. I like the latest apps, and I have this one. This is my, and I have the. Oh, where do we go? Let's go back to me. I have the SP1000 Copper, which I love. I just think this thing's an awesome block of tech, and I have the Cayin N8, the first version. And I've been trying to sell that for a while, but I still use things, you know, like I'm still going to go on the road, and I like that because it's got a little more output, and it's kind of more interesting. I think it's a warmer sound. These SPs are on the cold side. I don't know if the tubes will warm it up at all that they're doing with these newer models. I haven't seen any reviews. I haven't heard them for myself, but if I had a complaint, I'd say that these are a little on the cold side. That's all. They're very clean, though. Very beautiful. And the software on the Astell&Kern stuff is second to none. But I took my I took my Cayin N8 off the market. I'm not going to sell it anymore because it's not working right. Like there's something going on with it. So I think what I need to do is flash the memory, but it's going to delete all the music on it. So I'm like, I think I need to like reset the memory on it and go back to, you know, like you can do a reprogram where it goes back to stock and reload the initial software and then do a software update on it. And I think that will fix it. Because it's just acting funny. Like it's not, the modes aren't working right. If I plug a USB cable in, it's not like acting like it should, whereas this acts like it should. So something, but then again, it's Cayin, and I don't know Cayin's history or rep as far as quality. And Astell&Kern has a really good quality rep. They build, yes, they charge a fortune for it, but these things are built like a tank. I mean, this thing is built like a rock. I could hurt somebody with this thing. It's built so well. My Jewish brother sounding like I could hurt somebody with this. It's built so well. Yeah, it's so I'm not sure about the Cayin as far as build quality, and I've never like the feel of that, but I do like the sound of it. So it's like the sound is great. Software, meh. And this thing, you can run Tidal on this now. I mean, just hook it up to your Wi-Fi. You can run Tidal right through it. And I think that's great. All sorts of good stuff. The Mentor Unique Melody Flagship. Yes. Thank you, Nephilim, for getting that to me. That's great. Is that the stand? And then bought after. Somebody else needs to comment. I can't read the bottom comment because there's a icon in the way. on my window. How do I do this? How do I get? I can't do it. Nope. Oh, that's it. So at any rate, that's what I got. I wanted to show you. So what we did today, we did the Noble Triumph in a first listen. Impression was these are on the bright side, and they're not my favorite out of the box, but I'm going to work with these and EQ them because I happen to I think they're really cool, and I'll use those. The Mystique is still my favorite IEM, Noble True Wireless IEM. My favorite IEM is still the Sultan. I just love that thing. And I still have a plan somewhere down the road. I'm going to get another pair of those. I'm so sorry I got rid of those, but I did it so that I could get the, I could use the money and get the Ragnar. These. And these are incredibly detailed. Like, these are a spectacle of an IEM, the Ragnar. I have nothing bad to say about them. They're just, like, there is so much detail coming out of these things. They're a little fatiguing for me. So I don't always listen to them. In fact, the ones I listen to most are the ones, and I'm trying to find them. Sorry, guys. I'm not like ignoring you. I was actually trying to pull them up. I carry these with me everywhere. These are and just a little carrying case, but this is the oh, I got the overhead camera. What am I doing, guys? And I've shown these on the show before, but this is the K10L. And this was a custom pair that the only thing I've really gotten that somebody did for me, this was from Dr. John Moulton himself. He did these by hand for me, and first of all, they're handmade out of burl. I will never in a billion years sell these things because they mean so much to me, and they sound phenomenal. They sound just terrific, and it's just a balanced armature design. These aren't, and I just love these things. The more I've heard these, the more I've appreciated them, and plus they just look incredible. It's the one favor that I will admit I've been granted was he sent me those. And he had asked, he said, well, I want to make a pair of headphones for you, because it was after we did all our first interviews, and that's what he sent me. And I'm like, those have a personal meaning to me, and I don't take much on this show that's personal gain at all. In fact, anything people give me, I give away to you guys because I like doing that. This was the one thing that was sent to me that I've held on to, and I'm very, very grateful and respectful. And these are, and they're special. They're just, and maybe it's me. But there are some things like, we talk about watches and things and items that have meaning to us. iPhones don't have meaning. These, there's a lot of things that have meaning, but like a watch is something that's with you all the time. An IEM like this is something that I travel all over the world with. And you kind of grow attached to certain things like this, like these. And this coming as a gift from somebody who's that knowledgeable and I have such a rapport with, these are just special. And when my father died, this was the pair that I took with me when I went to recover his things, and it was I don't know, there's some comfort in it. It was just really great. It was just to have that, have something like that with me. It's just like, just a little thing. It's just a little thing to make you feel good. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's, you know, maybe I'm getting too poetic for your director on a Friday. I don't know. So funny. But that's that story anyway. I like sharing stories. Okay, where are we at on the chat? Karen Case, we talked about that. Michael Kahn, we'll just do the last couple of these and we'll set you all off on your Memorial Day weekend. Go watch the races and all the things and have fun and picnic in the park, barbecue some stuff. Got some folks coming over tomorrow. We'll play some music, get the piano going. God, I love that piano. I've got that player piano. It's amazing. It's one of the things I bought when we moved into the house. I insisted, because I have music going in the house all the time. I turn on that piano and I just listen to it. You know, have to play jazz. It's like amazing. I can't play that well, but I'm going to learn. That's my retirement plan. I'm going to learn how to play piano. Nephilim says he got the Can Max from Astell&Kern. He believes, and believe me, it does the job. If I'm not budgeting for years with that player. He's not budging. He's not budging for years from that player. Yeah, this is good. And that's what I'm saying. These don't move all that much, generation to generation. It's not like I'm going to get the SP3000 and go, oh my God, it's a totally different game now. It's like, they're pretty much the same. Get a little more power, get some different things on them, get better features, you know, things like that. But I'm like, I don't feel the need to move from this. Like I feel the need to move on IEMs or these true wirelesses that I'm addicted to. Corey B. Found my channel, glad he did. Are you into Weather Report? Rediscovered the album Black Market with his Calderas, phenomenal. You know, I've listened to him back in the day. I just haven't, not recently. I just haven't spent time. But I'll check it out. I'll put it on the list. I'll put it on the listening list and revisit. Because it's been a few years. It's been probably 20 or 30 years. So, but I'm always on the lookout for stuff to remember. I just forget what these bands do. I mean, all over the time. And, you know, over time, you just forget about them. But certainly, I remember the band. Just like I couldn't call up their top 10 songs off the top of my head right now. That is a great pairing. Neil, nice work. Been curious about the PA-10. Corey B says he has the SP3000. He had the PA-10 and paired it with the HE-100 SE and 800S. HE-1000 SE, I'm guessing. Pretty great stuff. Chance D says he just heard the new Hibby 8.2 and the Shandling 9. Swear they sound better than most big amps. Yeah, there's great stuff coming out of China. I haven't heard any of those, so I can't really comment on them. But I think those are China production, Chinese manufactured stuff, and I think they're killing it over there. I think they're making everybody reassess their pricing and their quality. Nephilim says he thinks the PV5 Osprey from iBasso, which I checked out this week. I looked that up. Is the portable amp champion these days. That thing, it looks like a monster. 1750 watts into 32 ohms. That is a lot of power. Yeah, that's a ton of power. You can drive most headphones with that. Provided it's got the, I don't know what the reserve power is on it, but that's the only problem with the portable stuff. Is as great as it is, it's like, you know, it can't have, just physically, it can't have large caps in it, and that's what will give you the slam, I think. But Warren Snook says he has the PB5 and it sounds amazing when paired with his Verite closed and Caldera. Yeah, and the nice thing is that those two ZMFs are so easy to drive. That's the best thing, man. Zach is so conscious about making stuff that's not going to take, you know, a massive power. Weather Report is awesome, yeah. Heavy Weather is his favorite jazz album of all time. Ooh, well, they're modern though. Like, aren't they like, they're like the late 70s, early 80s, as I recall. It's been a minute. Warren, he believes you. And Corey B says, make Black Market a priority listen. Test your headphones in every conceivable way. Well, I've got a lot of headphones to test here, so we'll give her a go this weekend. So I got Bird Talker, And I've got World Wrecking Crew House Calls, Dr. Dre. And we've got DOC recommendation. So there you go. And the Gourds version of Gin and Juice. Very cool. All right, guys. That's going to wrap it up for me on a Friday. I really enjoyed sharing some time with you. Hope you enjoyed the unboxing of the Noble Focus Pro. Hit the thumbs up button if you could, if it's not too much to ask. If you don't want to, I get it. But it doesn't cost nothing. Just click the damn button. Subscribe to the channel if you want. Check out my Patreon for $3 whole. I swear to God. I gotta do some. I need an accountant. Tell me how much I should charge for shit. $3 whole will get you all 9 hours of our Hangover Hangouts, and you can see all the guests right over there if you're looking for something to do. New episode coming next week. I am hoping this weekend I can focus enough on it to get the next ZMF episode out. It is going to be awesome, and then we're going to go into that giant case back there. That is, I cannot wait for that. I mean, I just can't wait for that. It's going to be so great. And check out that thing. And then we got another, and just great episodes coming. So stay tuned and enjoy your weekends, guys. Get out there, get some sunshine in, get some rain in if you're in the Northwest, whatever it is. And just enjoy the hobby. There's so many great things out there to listen to. And I thank you guys for stopping by today. Tip your way as a waitress. Make sure you're recycling those bottles and cans on your way out the door. And that's going to be it for me. I'm going to see you guys. Oh, I got to get my music on. Where's the music? Give me the music! There we go. We'll get the gospel. We'll do another gospel on the way out. And I'll see you guys before you know it. Hey, cheers, everybody. Maybe.
I've been searching and searching. Oh, help me. Oh, help me. Help me. You'll help me. Director's garage. Brothers and sisters. Oh, yeah, I shall need. I say, brothers and sisters. Can you show me the way? I've got to, I've got to, I've got to find it. I've got to find it. People, can you show me the way? The direct garage. It ain't too far, no it isn't, no it isn't. Well, I've been searching and searching.